Your love feels like the feel of a steel on my neck. Feels like beauty that struggles with sin. Like cold drops that fall on my skin. Feels like a blood pool up to my chin. Feels
Insite TV meets Keith Gauci, a third-year student in History of Art and Theatre Studies and drummer of one of Malta's most promising bands, Niki Gravino and Band. Okay, Keith, so if you had to give me one sentence to describe music, what would it be?
Right. Music, for me, music is the best way to express your messages and to express your feelings, right? It's something universal, right? Something global which everyone can understand, no matter what language they use or what culture they're brought up in, you know.
Right, so who's your favorite band and your favorite song?
I listen to a lot of music, and I appreciate all good music, you know.
The absolute best one.
But I guess in my own style of music, I would go for Depeche Mode. There again, you can find influences from various other artists. I mean, you can listen to influences from Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, Depeche Mode, Duran Duran, you know, Scissor Sisters recently.
When did you start playing the drums, and why did you choose to play the drums?
I started playing the drums when I was around 15 years old. I'm 32 now. The reason why I chose drums was practically that I always admired drummers and other bands, and for me personally, being a nervous person, sort of, you know, I think the drum kit gives me the way, sort of, for expressing myself more physically than other instruments, you know. I can beat the hell out of it.
So it's your violent side of you coming up.
Yeah, you can say it like that, yeah.
A very healthy way, I must say. What was the highlight of your musical career so far?
The highlight, if I can call it that, was when we launched the Vitamins and Eye Cream EP with this band, Niki Gravino and the Vile Bodies. I think the launch party at the MITP about 2 years ago, it was the highlight, I guess. Apart from something else which I will never forget. The first time I played live in front of people, and it was Malta Sci of '93, I think, or '92, I forgot. Niki was playing in it as well. We were called Biblical Infamy. If I'm not wrong, it was the first death metal band in Malta at the time. Our perception of music was completely different at the time.
tell me a bit about Niki Gravino and band? How did it get together?
Me and Niki, we go a long way back as in a friendship. You know, we started playing together about 15 years ago in this band I just mentioned. But there was a time when we parted several different ways. You know.
So what made you meet again?
Then once I remember I was at the alley, and he was there as well, and we were talking and chatting and drinking, and we were very happy that we met after all those years. And obviously the conversation was about music, right? And he sort of told me that it would be a very good idea if we start doing something together again, you know, something completely different from what he was playing at that time with his band at that time. More or less it started as a hobby, as a fun thing to do in our free time, you know. But then when we saw that there is potential, and we gave it all, you know.
Niki Gravino and band, do you have any plans for the future? What are we going to see?
Yes, first thing coming up is the launch of our first album. It's called The Politics of Double Beds. It's gonna be held on the 30th of November at Sky Club. But after that we sent a lot of portfolios to different music companies, and they and us. We have very positive feedback. Eventually, what we want to do is to get out of here, you know, out of Malta, because the thing about leaving Malta is, unfortunately, first of all, we are very, very limited here. There are no record labels here. This album we're launching we are still unlicensed, and we did everything from our own pockets, and it costs thousands of pounds, you know. Mostly that is the reason why we want to leave, because to make it big, sort of to make it the way we're seeing it, we want to do it is abroad, you know, like everything else. Unfortunately, we're very limited, even concerning the population in itself. The bigger fan base we have, the better. Huh? It leaves you back a lot, you know.
Yeah, can imagine. How can we recognize Niki Gravino and band? Do you have anything on the radio at the moment?
Yes, of course. On the radios, especially on Bay Radio and XFM, there is our first single. It's called Touch, aka also known as E.
Bad boys, lunatics, check my house and take your big guns.
People can recognize the song, sort of our trademark, immediately, because I think we finally achieved to create our own sound, sort of, you know.
If you had to give an advice to all students who are part of a band, what would it be?
They always follow their dream, sort of, if they want to achieve what they really want. At the same time they have to keep their studies there, you know, constant. They attend the lectures as much as they can, not like me, you know.
Right, so Keith, on behalf of Insite, we'd like to wish you the best of luck. I hope you enjoyed being with us today.
Yes, thank you very much.
Are you part of a band? Would you like to tell us about your music? Visit our website for information on how to contact us. And that's all for today. I'm Janice Bartolo for Insite TV.
It's a turn away.